Hey everyone, it's Lizzie from Lizzie's World of Gems. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a Wip&Chat. It is Sunday, but this will probably come out on, let's say Wednesday or Thursday. I do have an unboxing to do for a company that is not diamond painting. I thought I'd bring it out there, and they emailed me and I'm like, sure, I'll review your product because it's something that maybe I might be interested in doing someday. So I got that coming up this week too. I'm using my Bella Art Identical tray. I'm using my pen that Berta gave me from, I think it's Pen, I don't know where she got it again. I keep on saying the name wrong. I have to look it up. So I'm not going to say the name of the place, but Berta did give this to me. If you watch the video, it probably has the right email from where she got this, or the Etsy shop that she got this from. Scatterbrain. So my video on Friday was pretty out there. I am so sorry that I broke down and I did that video. Like, I feel, I don't know, like I was very emotional that day and I just needed to talk, and I put it out there on that platform. I don't even remember half of the things I said to tell you the honest truth, because you know me, I'm a scatterbrain and I don't even know what I say half the time. But I had to go to work on Saturday. This is Sunday. Apparently there's a power outage at work, so we all got the day off, which I'm super grateful for. So I only had to work with her on Saturday, and my supervisor wasn't there for some reason. Maybe she took a holiday. So, you know, this person seems to think she's in charge when she's not there, and I'm like, oh great, I gotta deal with this all flipping day. But I was working on line 7 again, but this time I got, like, there was inspection, so I could be on the table. And there's a lot of downtime because the product, they're taking a long time to bring out the products and stuff. And there was one point in the day where, like, I'm just not gonna let her get to me. I'm just gonna walk away if she says anything to me today. So there was downtime, and I went back to where the poly goes in to the machine. Like, line 7 is a bulk machine. So basically there's a machine that puts a bag inside of the box, and then obviously the machine fills up the box and so forth. So the machine that puts the poly in the box, I went behind it, which is close to her line. Well, she wasn't even running her line. She had someone that came in overtime that I used to work with, and I was really close to him, like when he was on our shift before. And you know, of course, you talk to the people, but I went behind, and she didn't have her second poly on the spindle, and I thought, oh, I'll put it on for her because, you know, to help her out, because I do know how to run that line. I am trained on that line. So I was putting on the poly, but I had just finished putting on the poly, and then this coworker came up and started talking to me because he had to change his poly, which is close to where I was. And then he was talking to me, and then she comes around the corner and she's like, so are you helping him put on the poly? And I'm like, no. And then she started to say, like, you know, probably a sassy remark of like why I'm standing there or whatever. But I just walked away. I didn't even listen to what she had to say. I just walked away. I'm like, you know what? You're not going to win today. I'm not dealing with this crap. So then I was on the line, the order, we're doing lima beans, and the lima beans were so full of weeds and garbage that they decided we're not going to run it, and we're going to skip to the next order, which is fine, whatever. So we had to do a washout. And then the girl that's running the line goes to me, oh, I was told that after you help me with the washout, you have to go on the table on 6. And that's where this lady was, because she was on the table, and the other guy was running her line, probably because she, never mind, I'm not even gonna say stuff because this is on video. And yeah, well, anyway, she was on the table, and then she yells at me. She yells at me across from her line to mine. She's like, are you guys done? And I'm like, yeah. And then she's like, oh, well, come to this table. And I'm like, I thought you said I had to do the washout. And she's like, oh yeah, there's a washout, never mind. So after I was done the washout, I washed the scale, and then I washed the auger. And Lydia, that's the girl that runs the line, she had pretty much finished everything down on the bottom. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, I changed my lab coat because it was wet. And I went over to line 6, and I grabbed the spoon from her, and then that's where I was. And I'm like, great, I have to work on her line now for the rest of the day. The guy was running it, and then she went in the middle, and she wasn't trading off with me, which was fine with me. I didn't give a flying hoot. But then I found out after my last break, oh yeah, she comes to relieve me for break, and she's like, I'll allow you to go on break. I'm like, oh, thank you for being so flippin' generous. I was just in one of those moods, like, I didn't care. Like, I'm not letting you get under my skin today. So I went for break, came back, found out that the guy was leaving at 4:30, and I'm like, she's like, oh, I'll go on the table till 4:30 when he leaves, or he's gonna key out and stay. And I'm like, why would he do that? But anyways, I said to him, are you doing that? He's like, no. And I'm like, okay. So then she had to run the line at the end, but he had it set up all proper, so she didn't have much work to do because he actually knows how to run the line, whatever. And so I stayed on the table, which was just fine with me. Just fine. The further away from her I am, the better. But yeah, they didn't let her get to me. I'm like, you know what? I have today, and then I have Wednesday, Thursday with her, and then I'm away from her for 2 weeks. So that will give me a little bit of a break. Plus, I have the retreat coming up, which I'm super excited about. Plus, 7 days off work. Can't beat that, right? And I was super excited about having today off. And then last night, one of my coworkers there, he doesn't really talk to me much at work, but he talks to Clem, and he asked us to come over for a drink because we don't have to work today. Hey everyone, I'm back. I was interrupted before. This is the following day, and I just wanted to show you the beautiful flowers that I bought at the market. And as you can see, there's my card from Alaska, from Berta, in the background. This is my shelf over top of my desk where the tripod sits. So, hey everyone, I'm back. As you can hear, the printer is working, I think. So far we printed one phone stand and one gnome, and we tried to print one of these cats and it messed up. So I don't know. Now he's printing something that he won't tell me what it is. And to see the bottom layer, I can't figure out what it is yet. So it will be a surprise to all of us. So when I left off, I'm pretty sure I was talking about we went out to a friend from work. Now, I had that little freak out about bullying at work, but I'm not saying everybody at my work bullies me. Obviously, there are some nice people that work with me, and this is one of them. And he invited Clem, said, "Hey Clem, do you want to come over to my house tonight since we don't have to work tomorrow and have a few drinks?" So Clem came over and asked me and said, so-and-so wants us to go over for some drinks. And I said, if you want to go, yeah, we'll go, So Clem was all happy and really wanted to go. And then it was just one other co-worker was there also, but he lives in London, so he didn't stay very long. But we stayed there. I think we left at like 10:30 at night. So we got there at 7. And I really enjoyed talking to his wife. She's really cool, down to earth. And yeah, we had fun. And we're supposed to go back next Friday. And they said for me to drink. And he goes, I know you drink because I saw you drinking at the Christmas party one year. And the only reason why I drank at that Christmas party that year is that I took a bus to London, because that year our Christmas party was in London and I didn't have to drive. So I'm like, I'm gonna have some drinks. And I did have some drinks. So he is right. He does know I do drink. I just and next weekend is Turkey Fest weekend, and like I say, that's the one time a year that I do have some drinks, is Turkey Fest. So yeah, he has like this amazing backyard. So jealous of their backyard. It's like the ultimate dream backyard that I would want. They have a hot tub, they have a swimming pool. It's not an in-ground swimming pool, it's an above ground, but still nice. Beautiful backyard, beautiful porch with an overhang, and he's got a TV up there. He's got a bar underneath of the deck. Really, really cool backyard. Definitely for entertaining, and you can tell that they love to sit in their backyard and drink. So yeah, I had lots of fun talking to her, and they're like, anytime you want to come for a swim, and I'm like, for real? Because I really want to go swimming. And me and Clem were thinking about getting a pool, but now we're starting to think about maybe getting a trailer. And then at the trailer park, obviously there'll be a pool, so then that eliminates one. You don't have to get a pool if you get a trailer in a park with a pool. But trailers are expensive, and so are the lot fees. So that's one thing that we are considering, because that way too we could always bring the trailer down if we want to go to Florida or something like that. And we don't have to stay I want somewhere where we can go, but he's for the first couple years he just wants to travel with it, and that's fine as well. Maybe we can go visit places in the United States that I've never been to. Always something we can do and have fun. So yeah, I can't wait to see what the future brings us. you know. I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic. Okay, this, I don't know what it is with this tip that I got from Patriotic Beauty. It does not like glue dots. And do you think I can find my other metal one? I can't find it anywhere. And this one does not like glue dots at all. They keep on pulling out. And I don't understand why. And it's kind of frustrating a little bit because I only like glue dots. I've been trying to use this weed wax. Don't get me wrong, it works. I like it, but it doesn't stay. Like, you gotta constantly refill, and I'm not used to constantly refilling my pens anymore. Just my my 3 placers, and I don't replace that very often as well because lately I've been really doing checkerboard. I don't know why I'm doing this. I just do. I think it looks neater. I don't know. I don't know what's up in Liz's world right now. Okay. I don't know. I just like it. I don't like this new filament we bought either. I can't find. I just want the old rainbow one that I had before, and it's too expensive, and I don't want to pay the price. But these new rainbow ones have like more of a silky look, and I don't like it. And he broke this one when he pulled it off because it fell and the end chipped off. But you can't really, you wouldn't even know that there was an end on there unless you saw another one that has the little beak on it. I'll show you one with a beak. So it's not really that much of a difference. Yeah, I don't know why I decided to say that, but my brain's scattered. My brain is scatterbrains today. Yeah, so not much has happened. Saturday, I don't know if I told you guys that she tried to get him under my skin again, and I wasn't having any part of it. I got 2 more days working with her, and then I go off to the other shift, and then I have 2 days with them, and then I'm off on holidays. And Tyler's on holidays right now, started yesterday, and he's off until when I leave for the retreat. He goes back to work, so he has to work that weekend that I'm at the retreat. So at least Clem will have someone to go to work with. I'm getting excited. Still have nothing prepared for this retreat. It's just like Christmas all over again. I never prepare for Christmas till the last minute, and that's probably what's going to happen with this retreat as well. I am crazy that way. I don't know. I don't know what's up. I want to go to this store in town and see if I get any ideas from this craft store. But I still haven't made it there. But you know, this weekend is the biggest weekend in Strathroy, and like, it'll be very busy because for the last few years we never had Turkey Fest, and they don't call it Turkey Fest anymore. They call it Hometown Festival. They trying to change the name, but you know, in actual fact, everybody knows it as Turkey Fest, so that's what we call it. Like, you can't not like change a name. It's just, you know, maybe the newer generation would not have a clue, and we'll call it Hometown Festival, but really it's plain old Turkey Fest because we live in Turkey, capital of Ontario. This is where Cuddy Farms is, and that's where a lot of the turkeys come from. Is from Cuddy Farms. My dad worked for Cuddy Farms for a lot of years. I have this darn grandfather clock in my dining room, which is down my living room. And I don't turn the darn thing on because it chimes. It'll chime like at every hour to the point where it's bloody annoying. So I have it turned off. It sits by my rotary phone on the wall because I still have one of them too. Some history from the past. That's what that is. Yeah, so Turkey Fest. The carnies are already here, and I said to Alyssa, good luck at downtown, because that's where all the carnies will hang out, is at that Tim Hortons. You know, it's inevitable that it's gonna happen. And I tried to go down there to wake her up for school, and she will not go. I don't know what her issues are. I know she's having problems with friends. They used to be her friends, but they're not talking to her right now because she started hanging out with other friends, and they don't like the other friends. So there's a lot of hoopla about that. And I don't know, you know, teen drama. You gotta love the teen drama. It's just as bad as the crafting community drama. You know, I don't know. I don't even know what to say about that. What about that? Liz is speechless. Can you believe that? Can you believe that one right there? Can you? I'm not liking these drills. They're not terrible. I'm not saying they're terrible, but I don't know what it is. I'm just not loving them. And I'm gonna have to message her and tell her, you know, I don't know who's yanking your chain there in China, but they're yanking you false information. That's what I think. But they're not hugely terrible, but they're not the greatest. You know, and I'm thinking, well, maybe I'm just overthinking it, but you know what? I know when I do a painting and it's square and I love the gems. And, you know, this is not terrible where it's frustrating me, but it's not like Craftably, you know. It's not as good as Craftably. Let's just put it that way. But it's not as bad as the old Hooligan. You know, for example, I honestly have had Hooligans that are really good, and everybody bashed the crap out of them. And you know what? I have this painting that I super love of a lion head. I think my son Tyler took it from me. I love that painting. It was from Hooligan, and I had no popping drills on that baby. She is beautiful. I'm pretty sure Tyler stole it, because it's like one of my favorite paintings that I've done from like the start of my diamond painting journey. Because I bought, I'm not lying, like obviously I bought from the Pink Raspberry because they are here, but before she was the Pink Raspberry, she would order from China and we'd go pick it up from her. So she would have browns or squares, right? Because she was ordering it from China. But now that she does it all from in-house, she only does round now. And rounds are not really, I'll do rounds and I enjoy rounds, but I prefer square. So like I don't do as many as I used to from her. But I still have lots of products that I do have from her. You know, I will do rounds, don't get me wrong. But I don't know. Plus she has some stolen artwork, which really bothers me, and I've said it to her like 100 times, and she don't seem to really care, so it just bothers me. It's bothersome, you know? So, but the thing I like about Captured by Radiance, Janae is a very avid diamond painter. She knows what she likes. She knows what's good, and it shows in her product, you know? It shows that she knows what she's looking for. She knows what everybody likes, because she sees, right? Because she knows. And that's why I love her product. You know, some other big companies, I feel like, do they even diamond paint? Because, I don't know. You know? Do you know what I mean, Jelly Bean? I think you guys know what I mean. Because, yeah. It's really hard to do checkerboard when you have another symbol. So this is why this looks really, really funny. And Jen, no, I'm not missing a spot. She always says I miss a spot, but I don't. I probably do. Let's not be serious here. They know me all too well. I don't know what I'm going to bring with me to the retreat. I was thinking about bringing this one, but I don't know. Then I was thinking maybe I should start a new one, or haven't stopped working on this one since the event started. And one of the reasons why is because I want to get it done, because everybody thinks I can't get it done. Berta, Susan, not mentioning any names. And so I'm going totally off the track here and not following the pattern. So I haven't stopped working on it, but honestly, am I distracted by diamonds? I don't know what it is about that camera. It's so darn, what do you call it? Hard, like the canvas is hard as a board. It's so hard to work with. I don't know, it's kind of deterring me from it. And I like it. It's turning out really pretty. I'll have to go back and work on it some more. Plus it's round, you know. I think I just need a little bit of a square because I hadn't done a square in a while. And all the rest of my paintings are round, so I needed a break and to do a square for a little bit to get the square bug out of me. I think that's what I needed to do, and then I'll be able to jump right back. I have to finish my snack one. My snacks, my snack attack 2022 isn't really going very well. I'm gonna tell you this right now, because do you see me working on it? I got it halfway done. Like the month of January I was doing really good, and then February came and you know what it is? Is all these collabs and the longs kind of threw me off. Anybody doing an along with sunflowers and butterflies? Because that's what I'm doing on the snack size right now. I don't know. It's so hard to keep track of everything that's going on in the community. I know there's a Harry Potter. I'm not really a Harry Potter kind of person, but I know Billy is. I'm surprised he ain't jumping on that one, because I know he loves his Harry Potter. I'm not really a Harry Potter fan. Should I do the rounds or should I just fill in the hearts? Because now it's so, my eyes are going biggy looking at this grid. So maybe I'll just fill in the hearts. As long as I don't forget and start filling them all like this. because that would be something Liz would do. Oh, that was round? Oh, shoot. I thought it was a heart. You know, one of them. One of them apples. That printer is so damn loud, and it's like really hard because when it's doing a huge print, it makes a lot of noise, and I find that the stupid thing stinks. I don't like the smell of 3D printing. I don't know how these people have 10 printers on the go, because I think they stink. And I don't know. Is it just me? But I think they stink. But it's just working away. I don't know if it's actually working, guys. I should check. It's not going. It stopped. Yeah, something is definitely wrong with this printer. I'm going to pause for a minute. I'm back. I had to stop it. It was messing up again. I don't know. We have tried everything under the sun to fix this son of a gun. And I really don't know what else to say. Maybe when I go to the retreat, I will ask Nicole and Jamie for suggestions, because we have tried everything. We bought parts, we've replaced parts, and I honestly don't know what the heck is going on. It just stopped again. So that is that. And he was making me something from Top Gun, because I can read Top Gun. It got to that far. But I can tell when it's not working, because the needle that the filament comes out goes pretty close to the print, but when it stops coming out, it'll still be thinking it's making the pattern, and it lifts to the next level. So obviously there's no filament coming out because it moves to the next, you know what I mean, to the next level. So I know it's not working. Yeah, so he's going to be real bummed out when he wakes up that his print stopped. Yeah. Like, I think he's ready to throw it out the window, honestly. But, you know, people think, oh, we're going to get a 3D printer to make money. Well, as you can see, you run into problems like we have. So that is that. I think I'm just gonna leave this Wip&Chat here. I'm not sure how many minutes I have of this Wip&Chat altogether, but I hope you guys all have a fabulous week, and I will see you guys on Friday for 30 Friday, and I gotta get the whips of the week up right now, because it is Monday. I started filming this on Sunday, but now this is the next day. It's Monday. Had a little bit of drama at home. Kind of flipped out. My daughter's boyfriend, because I'm tired of his crap. And you know, this is my house, and I feel like I don't need to listen to this shit. So I had a little bit of a freak out. I'm not gonna lie. I am done. I am so done. I'm done with it all. Like, if you don't like it, move the F out. I never asked you to be here. Like, this is the point where I'm so done. The only reason why they're still here is because I love my granddaughter. With that said, I hope you guys have an amazing week, and I will see y'all guys the next time. Take care, everyone. Till next time. Bye.
Well, folks, that's it for for today's video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you like, please subscribe to my channel. I'd be super tickle pink. And remember to hit that notification bell and it will remind you whenever I load up a video. And till next time, take care everyone. Bye.